Hey everyone, good morning, afternoon, evening, night. So, we're going to write today again. And to be honest, I had a very hectic day at work. I was home later than I wanted to, but that's okay because we're going to write and relax and everything will be fine. Don't know if that's true, but we can at least pretend it is. So, stop moving around. If you've been here before, you know that I work with these cards. These are fortune telling cards. I'm not going to tell you your fortune. Mostly, I read these cards and I think, what are they talking about? I use these cards to uh, have an idea of how long we are going to sprint. So, I'm going to show you a card. Let's take the last card on the deck. So, you have a card like this. And this says 22. Then I read you what's on it. And it's in Dutch, so I first read it in Dutch so I know what's on it, and afterwards I read in English so you have an idea what's on it, and we write for the amount of time that's on the card. So in this card it would be 22 minutes, and afterwards we chat a bit, see how much everyone wrote, and then we'll do another one. Hmm. Toot says, good afternoon. Hi Toot, you're back again. Nice, very nice. I'm going to check something because my computer is freaking out a bit. Oops. I have a new setup. Don't know if you know, but uh, last weekend, last Friday, I think, or last Saturday, I think it was on Friday, Kate Cavanaugh was doing her 24-hour sprint, and I really like to join when other people are doing live streams. But then I have to small to make my screen smaller, my word, so I can put the live stream next to it, and then I have an issue because I want to listen to music, and then I don't know when to stop and stress and blah. So there were a lot of nice live streams this weekend. So I asked my boyfriend if he could get my old television to work together with my computer. So now I have my television standing there with my software on it, and I can write here on my laptop, and up there is my camera. So in the beginning we had it set up differently, so I had my camera over here and my screen over there, and then I tried it out with then I tried it out with a hidden live stream, and I was trying to read something and I was sitting this way and you were just looking at my a bit like this, but even worse. I was just looking away. And I thought, well, that's not the way that I want to do my live stream. So we changed it up a bit. Now it's this way. I can look at you a bit. You can you look at my face when I'm talking to you. I can see you. Just be happy. I can see you. But yeah. So I changed this up a bit. One other thing I wanted to mention, just because I was in the talking mood, and after this I'm going to shuffle the cards and we start writing. The last few writing sprints I talked about the candle that I was burning. I seriously don't remember where I put it. It's gone. But I have had this very nice candle. It smelled amazing. But the because it burned. Oh wait, I'm going to show you. I see it here. Yay! It was the reading nook. It smelled like cinnamon. Still smells amazing. But this is what happened. So now I can't burn it anymore because, uh, well, it will burn right at the glass and then the flame will go out. So I think I need to put this in some hot water, move it a bit, and then I can make use of it again to burn the last things. So I'm going to burn this candle now. And this one says, um, mornings are for coffee and contemplation. And it smells like coffee and caramel. And I'm tired, so I really love some coffee. But after this, I'm going to bed, so it isn't a good idea. So I'm going to burn this one. Dude says, I think this camera position is indeed better than compared to previous streams. Yes, I know. I have an amazing boyfriend who thinks with me he doesn't like to watch this live stream because he's like, what should I do? I don't like to write, I don't like to read. And then I sit there waiting for you to be done again. So I get it, but for all the things that I need to get done for live streaming, so getting the right software, understanding the software, and all those things, there he's just amazing helping me with this stuff. So I'm going to build this candle, then I'm going to put on the timer. I hope this candle doesn't do the same thing as the last one, because I was sitting here thinking, well, it's okay, but it doesn't really smell that strong. And then I still smell that other candle. I haven't burned it in, I think, 4 days. The window was open. It had just a very strong, very nice scent. So we're going to shuffle the cards, pick a number, or let fortune tell us what the number will be, and then we're going to write. So, whoop. Let's do it. Okay, now I can see the cards. This isn't just doing it this way then. So you know I won't cheat, because sometimes I see people do this and then I'm like, you can see the cards. You can choose how long we're going to write. But that's okay. This is a nice one to start with. We'll have 15 minutes on the clock. And this is the picture that's with it. So we're going to do it first in Dutch and in English. Beer. De plompe beer is voor bol. Van heil en vrolijkheid. Maar, wacht u wel, zo zegt hij, voor afgunst en nijd. So beer or bear. The fat bear is a sign of happiness and heal. But wait, he says, for anger and yes, afgunst. Can't translate the word so right away. This is going to be a very nice day. Sometimes I have a problem with translating words, and sometimes I'm here like, whoa, I knew that. Some stupid words that I'm like, how do I know this? Last week I know the word for pinecone, which is something completely different in Dutch. And at school, someone was giving a tour, and he was holding a pine cone, and he was like, "Yes, this is." Uh, he didn't know the English word, and the woman who was translating for them was like, "I don't know the English word." And I was, "Oh, that's a pine cone." And after that, I was like, "How do I know this?" I see a lot of, a lot of people. Oh no, someone who sent some Chinese words. Hola and bonjour. Clutch. Klatscha, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I'm sorry. I'm always trying to pronounce your names right, but sometimes I just fail a bit. But hi, welcome at my live stream. We're going to sprint for 15 minutes. I'm setting up the timer and then we can start. I hope the name is made up. Say it however. It's Japanese. Are you using translate or something? Because I see words in Dutch. Uh, Hoe was het met je? Which is how are you? So I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Then I see, I think that it's German. And to be honest, I'm not really good at German. I had it in high school, but I can't remember a lot of it. Let's set the timer on 15 minutes, then we'll start writing. So I'm going to put on headphones and I'll put my mic off for the time being so you can write in silence or write to your own music. And I'll see you all in 15 minutes. Good luck, everyone. Time's up. I lost my mouse because it's moving from one screen to another. I was like, where's my mouse? Help! But time's up. I wrote, let's see, didn't write as much as I wanted to, but it was okay. I forgot a bit where I was in my story. So I wrote something and then I realized that the part that I was writing, part of it, not everything, needed to be a few chapters ahead. So I had somewhere in the story, um, well, now my PC is doing stuff that I didn't do. Something, so what I was saying. Somewhere in the story, someone finds out about what's happening with my main character and her a very interesting life, and especially her who the baby daddies are and who they think that uh, made her pregnant. So she is being a bit afraid that someone will find out and stuff like that. Total work counts. This camp, I can get it up. Yay! 7991. So let's see. There's a lot of things happening in chat at the moment while I was turning my screen on, so I see them coming in, but I wanted to react now. Klachna said, Norwegian and Danish are so close, literally the only difference is hat and heft. Didn't know that. No, you're right. When I was reading what you sent, so this message and this one, at first I was like, is it German? Because do, I know that's German. My German isn't that great. So I thought you sent something twice, and I see that here. Dude says, I didn't notice. I thought you copied it twice. I thought the same thing. When you wrote three words, are you plotting on something? Are you planning more of your story? Or didn't you have any inspiration to write at this moment? And Dude says, I wrote 379 words. Also, not that much to sprint. At least it's something. So, I know, Dude, you are working on your detective story. And last time you were figuring some things out. Have you, since last time, I believe Thursday, found out what's missing in your plot or where your story needs to be going? Are you still figuring that out, or are you um, past that point? Because I know at some point you said, "Yeah, I think I've got it." You were a bit struggling, I believe, but that's okay. Have you cleared that up in your mind? Are you past? And where are they in the story? Because I love a good detective. Let's see. Klachna says, I'm a pantser. I don't know what to write. Tiny bit stuck here for now. Will clear up soon. What's your story about? I'm always curious. I always want to know what people are writing about. I know that I started as a pantser, but when I don't do NaNoWriMo and I write a word just pantsing and writing down what I think at that moment, I can get a lot of words in. But with NaNoWriMo and the deadline, even though it's a made up deadline, I'm still here like, help, I can do it. So NaNoWriMo, I need to plan. But I'm really curious. What are you writing? Let's see. New adult, tragedy, and barely romance. Nice, very nice. I love that you're writing something a bit different than what most people write these days. Because normally when I see people say I'm writing new adult, mostly they say it's high fantasy or something like that. So that's nice. And Toot says, I still need to redo some parts, but I'm making good progress. Very nice, Toot. And I'm still really curious because, yay, detective story. Mostly when I'm reading a detective, it's mostly murder stories. But sometimes there's something different in that also. And I've done, woo, 47,000 so far this for Ken. I'm applauding for you. That's amazing, seriously. Because, well, we still have 10 days, so even if you would do the normal camp of the normal NaNoWriMo, you would still only need 3,000 words. Very nice. You're working hard. You're working harder as I am at the moment. I decided not to do a full NaNoWriMo because, well, mostly because of COVID. I'm having more time. It feels like I have more time to write, but also I don't need more time because if I have time pressure, I write more. And if I don't put any pressure on me, then I can't write. So if I have a complete day off, I hate writing. If I have an hour, I can write over 1,000 words. Let's see. Dude says that's a really good word count. What is your target for this camp? Whoa, 75k. That's a lot. So I think you started a new story because 75k to finish something or to continue on something is an awful lot. But still, 75k. Whoa, don't think I could even do that in a month. That's, yeah, I'm always so impressed with people who can write over 50k in a month. NaNoWriMo, I usually win, but I always struggle. My goal for the story is 80,000. 80k. At least that's a nice book to read because you have a lot of. I have a lot of those skinny books, like stuff like this. And I wrote this book in 2 hours, and then I was sad because it was over. We're going to pull a card for the next writing sprint. And, well, let's do one from here. This is a longer one. It's this card. And I don't know if you can see this, but it has fish. They look like dolphins, but it says fish uh, on on the drawing. The fish drawn on it. That's what I wanted to say. And the Dutch word for fish is vissen. En in het Nederlands, in Dutch, this card says: door teken van vissen wordt heil u toegezegd, indien de kaart tenminste voordelig is gelegd. So, the sign of fish will give you uh, health, hail, mid, but the cards need to be put in your. The card needs to be put at a good spot. Yes, I seriously don't get fortune telling. I see this and I think, where should I put this card? So, yeah, that's something. But it's 34 minutes, so that's at least a bit of a better writing sprint. and you say, but 75k works better for a chem goal and math. Let's think. 15k. Uh, yes, I get him. I get that that's a bit easier. And yay, Bucky is back! I don't know why, but I always get happy when I see his name. So, Bucky, we're doing our second writing sprint of the day. For my first one, we had 15 minutes. It wasn't going great, but well, at least I did something, so that makes me happy. I hope that you had an amazing weekend and that you had some time to write and that you're still on schedule. I'm going to put everything in my planner or my timer, my thingies, and then we can start writing. And yes, I'm a bit hyped up today, not because I'm so awake, but because I'm really tired. Um, at my job, my students are having their finals at the elementary school. There's some sort of finals. They have 3 days of tests to see where they can continue school. But because they are doing this and I have the rest of their group, so uh, the group before them, they have to do this next year. I'm working and I have a lot of meetings after work, so I'm tired. I'm hyped up because I'm writing now, and I have such a happy feeling, and also such a tired feeling. So if you see me jumping around and then falling asleep, that's my feeling for today. Let's see. Bucky says, I get happy when I see you streaming. Oh, thank you. And this says, oh, lots of things he says. I like this. I have to make a choice soon. My story starts basically based on a missing person they have to find. They don't know if she is still alive or not. Very nice. I wonder if I should make another person disappear to make it a bit easier to get clues for my detective. So, uh, they don't know yet, but do you know if the story, if your missing person will come back alive? Are they held captive or are they just murdered and just thrown away? Saturday, I was in a live stream with some people. It was a live stream from an English guy, amazing guy. I just, I was sitting here and I was trying to read, but at some point he couldn't read, and all the other write. All the other persons in the chat couldn't write anymore. We were just laughing all the time. It was very hilarious. So, uh, and we talked a bit much about murdering people for stories. Not going to murder anyone for real. But now I'm wondering, is your person going to stay alive or die? I think I have 34 minutes to find out, because I'm going to read, write, do something, get my brain healthy again. I'm going to write, and I'll see you all in 33 minutes. Good luck, everyone. Mm, yes. Time's up. How did you do? I'm going to check so banner can go because we're done with this writing sprint. I wrote 953 words this sprint. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And let's see. Oh, yay! A lot of reactions. I'm going to read what you wrote. Uh, I'm I'm really I really need a vacation day. Total words this camp. So I'm at 28,945. And what did I do this today? Can't remember what I did today. Plus 1,303 words. Let's see, because I see a lot of stuff happening in chat. So I was still, before we started the writing sprint, I asked Toot what was happening in his story, and he said that there was a woman, I believe, who was kidnapped, and he didn't know if well, the detective in the story didn't know if she was still alive. And now I see Bucky says that could be good, like halfway through the investigation. I think Toot is there if I'm reading what he's saying. And then he says, I don't want to spoil yet, just kidding. For now, she is alive. So it will be a race against the clock. That's very nice because if you know as a reader that she's still alive, you will feel the pressure that they need to get on time, and every missed clue and every wrong interpreted clue will be something that your reader will freak out about. Good luck. Yes, thank you. Let's see. Oh, Mimi showed up. Mika, hi. Sorry I'm late. Hi. I have a new setup. I don't know if you noticed, but yay, I have a new setup. Talk about this in a bit. I see Bucky wrote 867 words. Very nice, very nice. Toot wrote 712. Also very good. Mika said I wrote about 200, but I joined in later. And that's great, Toot. Yes, Toot and Bucky are going very great. And I don't know if I'm not sure if she still is here, but we had Klatchna in chat earlier, Mika, and she is doing, I believe, what was it, 75k for this NaNoWriMo, for this camp. I'm still confused and just really amazed by how much he can write in a month. So that was something else. I don't know if she's still here, but well, at least she was doing a lot. Yes, I wanted to show you. Check this out. I have your pillow on my couch now. So I got this from my sister last November with NaNoWriMo when I hit 25k. And I love this pillow. It was on my couch downstairs for the last month from November on till now. But because I wanted an extra screen so I can have my program, my OBS, where I stream on one screen, and then I have my writing on this screen because, well, it's a lot easier this way. But yes, my cute pillow, and I wanted to have it in the background because I really love it. So yeah, that's that. So I did change up my writing setting a bit for this uh, weekend. And afterwards, I went to see my sister in law. So, very busy weekend. We had a nice walk. But that's everything that I did this weekend. What did you do? Let's see. Um, Holy guacamole. Yes, I know. 75K. That's. I wanted to say crazy, but I also think it's really inspiring. I hope that one day I have the motivation to do something like that. And Bucky says that looks really nice. Yes, she made it herself. That's what I most like about this pillow. I opened it and I was like, this is nice and it's good quality. And I was checking it and I was like, where did she buy this? Because I want to buy more for my writing room, which is this room. And so I asked her, and she was like, no, I made this myself. And I was like, really? How? I love it. I really love it. So I wanted to have this in my background for now. Let's see. Bucky says I worked on some ma- macrame, so that was fun. Macrame. I believe that's something with clay. I need to Google that word. Yes. Sometimes I know really weird English words, and sometimes I don't know. Oh, it's with um, weaving with yes, I know what it is. It's making knots in rope to make a fancy pattern or to make those cute plants in pots that you can hang. Now that I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, I know what this is. Nice. I would seriously don't even know where to start with that. So very nice. What are you making? Bum, bum, bum. Oh wow, I wish I could sew. Yes, my sister is really good at it. My mom always made our clothes. Not everything, but she wanted us to wear some stuff that was special. So when she saw something nice, she would buy the fabric and make dresses or every almost everything for us. We had coats that she made and uh, just everything, t-shirts. She's really creative in that way, but she always took lessons. So when I was around 17 or 18 years old, I was like, I wanted to follow those lessons because it seems like fun. I want to make this way for myself. And then my sister got her own sewing machine. She didn't follow any lessons and she makes everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. She makes her own bags. She makes bookcases. Bookcase. That's a bookcase. But places where you can put your books in so they won't get damaged in a bag. She makes her own clothes. She makes uh, a mouth mask. Now during pandemic, she made a lot of those, a lot of fun ones. I had one with dogs and I had one with stars. And when I'm wearing those, the kids at school are like, "Where did you buy them?" And I'm like, "My sister made these," and they're all jealous because they're really cute and the fabric she uses is very, very cute and childish, and that's why I'm walking with them. But yes, she's just so creative. I'm really jealous of that. And Mika says it's Dutch as well. I know, I found out, but I knew I heard the term somewhere, but I didn't know what it was. It's a sort of weaving, yes. I made a plant hanger. Yay! So that checks. Nice. I want to check out after NaNoWriMo how do you do this? Because I see this, I see people having those fancy hanging plants, but the only way I could have something in my living room is if I buy it. I don't think I can make it, but that's interesting, so I want to check it. Who says Irma makes amazing clothes as well? I didn't do anything for the last few months. So, and it's so fun, you get to do that as a family. Yes, that's the fun part. So I'm not working on anything right now. I didn't do anything for the last months because of the pandemic, and our classes just stopped, and I need to do something, but I'm really not that motivated. But my mom and my sister are still making a lot of fun stuff together, and they always ask, "Do you want to come and join?" And I'm always like, "I want to, but meh, uh, I don't know." I'm really, really looking forward to living a normal life again. And here in the Netherlands, we just had our prime minister telling us what the new rules will be. So my sister-in-law was sending some stuff to us while I was doing this live stream. She's going to have dinner in a few weeks, and she said, "Well, you need to get extra meat because we don't have a curfew anymore. We had a curfew of 9, then we got a curfew at 10, and now from next week, if the hospitals won't explode with people, then we'll get a lot more. So when we can go a bit out, we can go to stores again that aren't selling foods. Yes, we can go to a supermarket and some other stuff that's necessary, they say. So the supermarket, and the other thing that we can go to, yes, is the liquor store. So the most important stuff. But now we can do a lot of other things, and I also know that I'm going to get vaccinated at the end of June. 3 more months, 2 more months, 2.5, I don't know. Way too long. Takes way too long. I really want my vaccine. I'm really looking forward to that. I really want to feel safe again. But Mika says, "But you have just joined." I know, I know, I know. In the future. And Buck says, "Yeah, me too. I want to do actual macrame class." I get that because I was searching for macrame online and I saw so many awesome things. So I get that you want to get more experienced in this. It looks really fun. So you had a nice weekend if you're learning something new. Uh, Essentials. Is that with priority? Yes, I mean essentials. Like I said in the beginning of this live stream, Miki, you weren't here, but my head is already exploding. I still need to work 2 weeks before I have my holiday, and normally I work 32 hours spread over 5 days. But last week I worked over 6 hours more. This week I'm going to hit that again, so my brain is a bit mushy because there's a lot happening. There's really a lot happening, and I'm babbling like a baboon again. I'm going to shake the cards. We're going to do another sprint because, oh, no, my vaccine isn't a priority. Um, Now what I understand, my sister-in-law, yeah, you know her, but she just sent me a file, and that says when people are going to get vaccinated, and you and me also, we're from the end of June, and we're so the last ones to get vaccinated. Even though there are a lot of people before me who can work from home, and I have to go to my job every day. And I'm not going to discuss that here because I will get angry. It's really pissing me off that I work with 31 children in my classroom with another colleague, so 32, and I don't get prioritized, and people who are working from home can get the vaccine before me. And then they say, yeah, but working as a teacher, you have an essential job, your priority. But we don't get vaccines before anyone else. Firemen don't get it here before anyone else, which pisses me off also because you're running into a burning building. Okay, you have your gas mask, but at some point maybe you lose it. And then you're getting COVID because you're not vaccinated. Because, yeah, you see, I'm talking about vaccination and I'm already getting angry again. This is just not my topic because I'm just not agreeing, but that's mostly because I really want to get my vaccine. And let's see. Let's do some comments. Then I'm going to pick a card. I didn't watch either. I was live streaming and I thought every time I watch our president talk about our prime minister, he isn't president, prime minister talking like we're going to do this and that, and I'm just getting annoyed because everyone he's always like, oh, the teachers are doing such a great job, and he's going to throw shit at us every time he says something nice about my job. I know that we're going to get something stupid, and I'm just really waiting for my students to have fun with other classes again and that kind of stuff. But let's see. I'm okay with being last, but you should be first. I know, I agree. You can work from home, and even though that isn't fun, I know a lot of people are getting really tired of working from home. My boyfriend is working from home for a year and a half now because first we had some family problems and there was some bad stuff, really bad stuff happening in my family. My boyfriend's family, but I see them as my own. So he was working from home to deal with a family situation, and his bosses were very nice to accept that he was working from home. So he was working from home, he was dealing with everything, and then he could finally go back to work and be around colleagues. And then we got COVID, and now he's home since I want to say October of 2019. That's a very long time. I love that he's home because I get home. I have dinner because he always makes dinner for me. And then I have the rest of my evening and we have time together. And when he's working, when COVID stops and he has to go back to the office, he will be home around 6 or 7. And then we still have to eat. And then mostly it's having dinner and then going to bed. Almost. Let's see. Oh, you don't get it earlier. That's dumb. Yes, I know. Or smoke poisoning. Yes, that's another thing firefighters can die from. But still, well, we can discuss this a lot, but I only get very angry. And a lot of people in my family already know to not discuss this with me because, well, it's not a fun discussion and I want to win because, well, whatever. Well, let's pick a card, let's write some more, let's do some productivity and just be happy again. So I have the deck and I'm going to pick this one. You see, Meek is here and we're getting a short one. I think the cards are in your favor this time. And the first word I'm going to search and translate before doing this. But this is the card. It says 11 minutes and this is what's on it. And I need to translate it because I seriously don't know the English word. What? Meh. Okay, so roede. De roede meldt nooit vreugde. Met onheil in uw haard. Met ziekte of met tweedracht gaat zij meestal gepaard. So roede means rot. I can understand that. So the rod doesn't mean happy things with okay, I'm really too tired to translate. With onheil, with mischief in your life, with sickness, um, it will go. It will go with sickness. I really want cards in English because they already are really weirdly written in Dutch, and then translating them makes no sense. But I made myself a deal. So I'm going to tell this while putting my timer on, and then we can write because otherwise it will be just me talking for very long. I saw some very nice cards online that I wanted to buy, but I decided because, well, I'm not going to ever fortune tell because I'm pretty sure no one will believe. I decided that after NaNoWriMo, I want to try and do these writing sprints ever so often. I'm not sure, maybe once a week or something. And I have this complete deck. So I believe these are 36 or even 40 cards, don't know. But I'm going to do every one of these. So I will be writing for a very long time, 20 or 30 hours, I think. Don't know. Don't want to. No, that's a lot. But I think at least 12, 13 hours. Don't know. So a lot of live streams. And then I'm going to buy English ones because then I've used them for so long that I can buy another one. I decided. But yes, because I don't do use the cards for what they are used for, it's pretty stupid to buy new ones. I know that, but well, I still want to. This irritates me. So I wanted to have my pillow laying right. Now I can write, and now we can do something. Yay! So for me, my main character is getting crazy of the people in her life. I'm getting crazy of my own head at this moment. Okay, you're right, Bucky. It's a business expense. I'm going to say that to my boyfriend when he's like, why are you buying all this shit? I'm going to use this for everything in the future. So everything I'm going to buy, I'm just going to say, I need this for YouTube and my business. Thank you. That's a very good idea to buy more stuff. I'm going to write. You're going to write. Good luck, everyone. And I see you all in 11 minutes. Time's up. I forgot time. I don't know. I think it wasn't that long, but I wrote a bit too long. Well, at least we get some words in. I wrote 318 words this round, so I'm at 1621 for my word count of the day. And that brings my total to almost 30k. Let's put the music off. Pum 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 pum. A lot of good luck thingies. Yes, went well. Mika says I wrote 90 words. Oh, let's see. Apply. This way the screen is a lot nicer. But I think this was my last writing sprint because one, I'm tired, and two, I need to think how I'm going to tackle my next scene, and I think I'm going to do this in the shower and write it tomorrow. I hope that I can write tomorrow afternoon. I always have the Wednesday evening off, and well, let's see. I had 253 words. You always get so many words, and I can type pretty fast, and I know how my story will continue. So the next scene I need to think a bit about, but I already know what's going to happen. I just need a set of that to set the tone. But I think that's my main luck. Dude says I wrote 133 words. Dude, are you stuck a bit, or are you, or did you do something else? Because you normally write more. I know that you're around my writing pace, and uh, yeah, I just know that you're around my writing pace. I'm like, I wrote this, and you're always around 10 or 20 words ahead of me, or you wrote a bit less. So that's what I noticed. I'm glad because I need to leave. This has been really fun, but I need to go. Sorry. Oh, that well, Bucky. At least we're all we're all going to close off. I think. Uh, I hope you have an amazing day or evening. I don't know where you are in the world, but I hope you have an amazing time and maybe see you next time. Thank you for hanging out with us. I really get happy when I see your name. So have a nice evening. And well, to be honest, I'm going to close off in a second because, well, I really want to go to bed. Whoa, a lot of stuff. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. I loved it to do it. Yes, I needed coffee again, and it gave me some time to think. I'm jealous. I want coffee also, but at least I have a coffee smelling candle here. And goodbye, Bucky. Goodbye, Bucky. But well, I'm going to leave you all here because I think I did enough with my 1600 words today. And I know, Mika, that you have also a working day tomorrow, just like I have. And, well, maybe we can just relax and do something else. So I'm going to put my words in word count and then when I'm going to put my words in nanowrimo after this, and then I'm going to get ready for bed. Thanks for stream. Good night. Ah, yay. Oh, lost my mouse again. Thank you for the stream. Good night, Emma. Good night, Mika. Good night, Toot. At least, are you somewhere where it's night because you're still drinking coffee? So maybe have a nice day. I'm going to stream again on Thursday, so if you're bored, come hang out with me because it makes me happy. And with that said, thank you all for being here and see you a next time. Don't know when, but a next time. And we're going to help. I don't know how to put stream off. Oh, there it is. Yay. Bye.